What up? Yeah. It's about that time again. I'm getting to go home. Cacao. Of course, I'm not going to do the damn intro because I feel like it's a waste of time for me to edit it just to add the intro in now. So I'm just going to straight video. I feel like it's easier to get straight to the point. Maybe when I have more energy and desire, I'll put that back in. Oh, that's Chicken Express, man. I thought that was a Cheddar's. I was like, damn, man, I just bought fucking Burger King. And I would have loved to have sat down in a restaurant, a real restaurant, and ate some supper. Some real decent fucking food. Not this slop I've been eating. What I don't get is this guy next to me has his truck on, but he has his windows down. So I don't know, maybe he likes the sound of the trucks idling or something, I don't know. But I'm like an hour and a half away from home, and I cannot wait to play with my kids. I just cannot wait to do it. Somebody had asked how I was doing with the coding in my last video, which I really appreciate. As you can tell, I'm very tired. I've been up since 2 this morning. Had to get into Dallas from Oklahoma. That was about 8 hours away, and I made it without having to stop for a break. But then I found out that one of my tarps was torn in a place that requires stitching to fix. So I kind of lost out on a load going straight to Houston from here, which doesn't really bug me much because I didn't really want to get a load going back to Houston anyways. I just wanted to go home and not have to worry about fucking work for a little while. I've been out here for a whole month already, and I'm ready. It's time to go home. I'm ready to go home. But as far as the coding journey, I think I kind of mentioned what I have worked on so far, like a trucking calculator. Well, I converted that into a profit calculator so that Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, any kind of driver can use it. I'm currently trying to implement a web scraping function that allows my program to reach out to the internet and grab the average fuel price. I haven't really found a reliable diesel number 2 website to scrape from, but I did find one. I found a website that doesn't have Cloudflare protection, which Cloudflare protection protects against bot attacks. And basically what my program does is it reaches out as a bot and just wants this one specific element off of an HTML document on the website to grab that number and then place that into my program as the average price. And then now that's the variable, and when you calculate how much you would have spent or how much you will spend if you plan on driving this much, and this is how much you expect to make, with all those calculations and your fuel cost, it should accurately, based on the national average, so it's still not going to really be accurate. It's not going to be a functional thing by far. It's just a passion project that I don't plan on taking anywhere. I'm trying to actually get more ideas on things I can make. I've thought of some pretty good ones, and I've kind of started on them, but it's going to take a lot more effort. I made a financial planner, which takes a CSV file from whatever month I want on my my Wells Fargo, my bank account, and it downloads all the transactions, and then I use Python to run through them, check the names. If it contains this, that, or the other, it's categorized into this, that, or the other. I'll give you an example. Anything I spend out here on the road, most likely it's going to be bought from a TA. It's going to be bought from a Love's or a Petro or a Flying J. Those are all going to be expenditures that I make out here on the road, especially if it's not in the same state. So I parse all of that information, which means like kind of the computer program reads through all the information in that tile or in that column in Excel, and if it sees any of those names, it puts it under their respective names. So if it's the TA store, it goes under TA. If it's Love's, it goes under Love's, etc., etc. And then it classifies that as unnecessary spending because I don't need to be spending that. And I'll say in October I spent almost $1,000 on the road. November it was probably about $300, but I was broke down that whole month. So that was all from my trip out to Boston to do that mule trip from Boston back to Houston, where the van broke down and I was stuck in Virginia for 4 days. That was all the food and provisions I needed from there, which I didn't need to spend it because I should have brought more shit with me, but I wasn't about to pay for carry-on when I only thought I was going to be on that trip for 2 days. I was going to drive non-stop until I couldn't drive anymore, go to sleep, and then continue. But it didn't work out because the van broke down. So I got to sleep in a really nice hotel for fucking 4 days, and I got to eat at some nice restaurants for a couple days. And the people that paid me to go make that run paid for everything. And on top of paying for everything, they still paid me $3,000. So that was, I wish I could just keep working for them and do fucking mule runs every couple months, you know? I've also made a Christmas calculator for Trucker Dude's wife. It just counts down each second until Christmas, which sounds simplistic, and it is. If you know how to code, it's pretty simple. You can use just the current date time on your computer, and you can have it update every single second. And yeah, so that was easy. And then I made a task list where you can log in. It's got login functionality. If you don't have an account, you can register. None of these are hosted, by the way, so you can't just go to those websites. You can go to my actual portfolio page, which is brentlabs.me. I might have shielded in another video, but it was on a free web hosting site. I actually bought a domain, and I put my resume and my portfolio web page on that site, which I plan on redoing. So if you want to get a look at it before I redo it, it still is really nice, I think. It's not as responsive as I want it to be, because when you go to scroll down, there's a lot of JavaScript that loads in the very, very top of the page, where it's like, Brent Labs, this is me, and then it has like a little icon, and it comes in all fadey and stuff. It's real nice. Sometimes I've noticed, if I don't have real good connection, it takes a while to load. So I might try to take that out for a better user experience. You know, like if prospecting jobs are looking at my portfolio page and it's lagging like that, it's not gonna look good. Although I am still literally gonna be new. Even if I got a job as a software engineer tomorrow, I would still be new. And if I worked there for 6 months, I'd still be new. I'm never gonna fucking learn everything. The only way you'd become a senior software developer is if you've been in their specific tech stack for the amount of years that they think is the senior's role in that position. And even then, you still have to learn all their systems and shit. Man, I'm glad I got off the road when I did. Traffic is just, dude, I've been in the West all this time, and it's been really easy to get around. There's nobody on the fucking road. If I needed to pass someone, I could with no problem. And I got to set my cruise control and just let it ride. Not south, man, not back here on 45 going from Dallas to Houston. It's busy as hell. What else? Bought a Udemy course that I'm currently going through. I'm on day 8 with that. Out of 100 days, I bought the 100 days of Python, which is every day you do a new project, and it's phenomenal. I'm learning so much more about Python. I thought I knew about Python, man, and then I took this course. It's like some chick, like Asian British chick, and she does a very good job explaining things. She walks you through how to like break apart a project you're thinking about making, and then how to piece those parts together to build the whole product, and it's great. So I'm about to actually go back there and turn it on. I started day 8, and I think we're probably gonna build something real simple with defining functions, which I'm familiar with, but I like how she breaks it down. It really helps solidify all of the process in my mind. I've been up since 2. I'm incredibly tired. I really hope that I'm still gonna try to get some of this in. I'm not leaving to go. I don't want to get home too early because I'm not gonna sit in my truck at 5 in the morning at Love's by my house and wait for an Uber to come get me. I'm gonna probably get there like around 7 or 6:30 or something. Then I'll know that Ubers are running at that time, and I'll be able to get a ride home. If not, I'll fucking walk. I don't care. I am ready to go home. I kind of wanted to be there when my babies waked up too. Like, I wanted to help wake them up because I missed them so much. Anyways, yeah, that's what's been going on. So, Learn Just Ladies, love it, hate it, fucking rate it, take care, and I'll see y'all another time.